So everything we had already talked about was 3,600. Like, it says 86, but it probably came out in 87.
This is the last guy, that flash drive.
I've seen sealed figures with a bug inside.
Make me an offer and I'll probably say, okay.
Gary's getting our lights. We're converting to LED. It's a long process. At some point, you gotta have the dog in the video. What is that?
She's like, I work for treats.
I don't. Oh, look. Well, the Pluto channel, like the other day was Red Dawn. All right, big blue tote.
All the way from Miami. Aren't you originally from Kendall or something?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
So you originally from Miami?
Born and raised in Hialeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So then you know Tony.
I've been to Nowhere Toys before, yep.
Yeah, cool. Ryan's friend Tony.
You're all over, man. Everybody knows.
And what school did you go to?
I went to North Twin Lakes.
Okay.
North Twin Lakes is, it's pretty close to Nowhere Toys. I would say it's like 10 minutes away from Nowhere Toys.
Yeah.
And
I was Miami Killian, so I don't know if you knew Killian at all.
I've never been
to
to Killian.
Palmetto, it was Killian, and it was Sunset. That was really kind of the main.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard of all those schools just because of football. You know, like Killian football program. And
well, they were horrible when I was there.
Yeah.
I think all they were good at is soccer. But
I graduated in '99. So.
Yeah, I'm a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, age well, bro. So I got a couple different things here.
Yeah, I don't remember a Jetfire in the pictures, right?
No. I just had him in the bin, and so he's kind of worn out. He's pretty worn out, so I know.
All right, yeah. So
to the side.
He's a little yellowed, but you still have a box and some of the cardboard. Is it all there or no?
You'd have to double check. I've had it so long, man. It might be one, two. I haven't really looked at it in a while. I had it in.
Because you want these, so you got one of those. And then I think that's all there. But then you want the clip.
I bought this in a small little toy store close to, I don't remember, I've ever heard of Miami Lakes?
Yeah.
Around there was like a small toy store right off the Palmetto. It was probably there for maybe 10 years.
Oh,
it's closed now.
Or not there. So you needed that.
There you go.
So then, you just probably don't have what everybody doesn't have is the clip. It's just like a little $30, $40 part. And so he's got a little.
Yeah, he broke it. Then the part's broken.
Yeah, there's a little ratcheting mechanism. But I mean, this, it's salvaged for parts.
I bought it just out of nostalgia 15 years ago, and I just had it,
Well, I mean,
I hadn't seen one in so long that I'm like, oh, and it was like the only Transformer in the toy store. And I had to get it,
It's hard to get it where it's...
Even it was still in that same condition,
Yeah, it's hard to get it white.
Yeah, I think I saw an episode where had a Jetfire here. It was like all white, but I had a couple of things that were like...
Yeah, or did they cut the proof out? Yeah, there was something. It was like... And then usually this will be scuffed up doing the transformation process.
I just had it in the box, and I don't want to mess with it. Just bring it and take a look at it.
Yeah. So are you going to sell it, or you just wanted to show me it?
If you're interested, but otherwise, it's up to you. I wasn't really had plans of selling it.
Yeah. No, that's fine, because he's... I mean, I got bins that look like that. Mm-hmm. If anything, I'd want it more for this, but I don't want to take this from you.
I'd probably give you a good offer on it just because I had no... plans with it, I have no emotional attachment. The stuff that I have emotional attachment is in here, but I still got to get rid of it. And I have doubles of some of them, so I'll let you look at the doubles, and you could pick the better conditioned one.
So then it'll still be everything we talked about?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's just, I remember trying to determine value. There was multiple, but it was just going to be the one.
Right. So and then the Bionic Six is not... in case, like in their little cases, because...
Do they even make cases that fit those?
I don't know. I didn't even look, to be honest.
Yeah, because
I packaged it as good as I can, This is a little...
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Little sketchbook.
Coloring
book I told you about. And then these are the Bionic Six guys. These guys were very, unknown back then,
See, the goofy thing with this... See, these are die cast.
Yeah, you can feel them.
So they're metal. And whenever they come in loose, when metal... bangs with each other, they start chipping and flaking, kind of like the old Star Wars micro collection figures. So they don't survive.
Right.
And if they do, they just look beat to
Super
hell kind of thing. They're just wrecked. And then there's accessories. Plus, it was a good cartoon.
It was 2 seasons.
But it seemed like there was too many competing heavy hitter toy lines.
87, you can imagine.
I mean,
I just thought the Die Hard really caught my attention, and just like the way they had the little translucent body parts. I got the original ones back in the 90s. I think it was like maybe late 80s, but just of the good guys. I remember my mom got them in a Sears catalog.
Oh, so she ordered these?
She ordered these from a Sears catalog as a gift because I stopped sucking my thumb as a kid.
So there's your reward.
She's like, if you stop sucking your thumb, I will get you the Bionic Six.
Well, she probably had to catalog them because it'd be hard to even find in a store.
She got it from the catalog. Remember the catalogs, bro?
Yeah.
Those thick catalogs?
It's everything's in it.
Yeah.
And then the stuff you didn't know's in it because you're like, crap.
Right. I remember getting some of like the first Batman toys from those catalogs.
So a lot of color application, you know.
Really cool, yeah. Really cool character. The young kids, you know, being part of it, like is one of the.
I mean, his leg is see-through, and you can see the metal inside. I mean, and really intricate accessories. It's not like they could borrow from an existing line.
Yeah, like two. See, I think the storyline is Jack Bennett was like a pilot, and his family goes like on a ski trip to the Himalayas, and an alien spacecraft causes a avalanche. And that's the way he saves them is by.
And it's Bionic Six.
Metal. Die-cast. Invincible. Introducing the Bionic Six family, each implanted with bionic parts. Bionic parts! Giving them superhuman powers. Will the evil Dr. Scarab destroy the Bionic Six? And we're so very proud to be the Bionic Six from LJN.
Yeah, I know I've had him before. I haven't had this chopper guy, I know that.
This is Jack Bennett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got these off eBay in the set.
Oh, so there was some you didn't get from the catalog and you picked more up?
No. The ones I got from the catalog, those are gone. Like, I don't even know.
Oh, so then you reacquired it because...
like maybe 10 years ago or something like that. And I don't know what kicked in.
Look at the lipstick on this one. That's funny.
This is
Helen.
a big boy.
Oh, right.
Gorilla.
That's the one, yeah.
I believe there was some type of a discrepancy in the way he was painted in the toy and how he appeared in the actual cartoon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Like it says 86, but it probably came out in 87.
Well, the cartoon, yeah.
Yeah. Because there's Joe's that the card will say 1, but the release year is different.
There was something about the die cast, like as a kid holding something.
Oh, this
that
is
was
heavy duty.
You know?
Yeah, but this is like dangerous. I mean, if you throw it at your friend or something.
All right, so this is you got the SilverHawks. I know I saw one of your episodes.
Oh, right.
At a Toy Con, you were going back and forth with the guy.
Is that I think it's so mad I walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. I'm like, oh, there they are, SilverHawks.
We don't get them carded that much, but you know, like a lot of things, you know, everything the market fluctuates, and not everything isn't. And then he just was nonstop beating me up. That
is the only one I couldn't put in a bubble because he just wouldn't close in these type of cases. He just wouldn't close.
I think the cases I bought, they're not made for these, but they hold them. They get you at least a corner.
Right. So that's why he's packaged like that.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, you just don't see them that often. I don't know if somebody's hoarding these in cases somewhere. I mean, I know the production runs aren't as big as He-Man or G.I. Joe.
I heard they're doing some type of like a new cartoon, Quicksilver. They're coming back.
Well, you have to think. The funny thing is the bulk of what's out today. Now, granted, there's all kinds of new anime product, but a lot of the mainstays with a lot of these, they're just rehashing. Mm-hmm. Like they haven't necessarily invented something new.
I'm a tattoo artist, so I'm all around
you see it all.
Kids, and they always have collections of pops, and I had no idea what they were. It's like, oh, this only came out like once ever, and they're not gonna make any more. I'm like, that's messed up, It's just to drive up the value, dude. So these are the ones that I have doubles on, Bluegrass and I think Quicksilver.
So then you just want me to...
You can choose the better version. I know one of the Quicksilvers had some type of, on his bird,
Well, this one's interesting because the bottom right is different. So I don't.
Oh, you do.
I don't know enough to determine. So, bird launch action, guitar to hawk converting action. So it's the same. It's just so one is clearly a later release.
SilverHawks, partly metal, partly real, mighty warriors with the powers to protect space from all evil.
Bustlers busting out, Shredder too. Stargazer seen us.
Figures with weapon birds sold separately.
Slybird, Surgery Report, Quicksilver, Activate Power Wings, Tallywhack, Engage Scissor Wings. Now take him down. Mumbo Jumbo Air Shot. It's hero stomping time. No way.
Buzzsaw with Shredder, Quicksilver with Tallywhack. Other figures with weapon birds sold separately. SilverHawks, new from Kenner.
The card back is the same.
This is the Quicksilver I was mentioning to you, that it's got the little...
Oh, so it's got some spotting going on inside.
Yeah, well, like, what is that? Like,
yeah, you see? The little browns.
Is that moisture that gets in there?
Geez, I've seen figures with mold growing in them sealed.
Oh, wow.
Like you could probably...
Yeah.
And so particle... I mean, I've seen sealed figures with a bug inside.
Yeah. Also
like
cardboard.
So how did it get in there? But, you know...
Bugs love cardboard, huh?
Yeah, there's usually tiny lifts on the bottom of these.
Ironically, as a kid, the only one I had of the SilverHawks was Quicksilver. He's the only guy I ever had.
And see, and that's Lion-O.
What do you mean that's
The voice, Larry Kinney.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the SilverHawks, predominantly everybody that voiced Thundercats had a carryover character.
Weren't they from the same, like, universe?
Right, and Tiger Sharks it's land, sea, and air.
Right.
But now try to find carded Tigerhawks. Those are ridiculous. But they all voiced in all three shows. Well, if you're letting me pick, I would pick this one.
Okay.
So then
what makes you want to choose that one?
Well, I'm going to be you got a bubble ding on this one.
Okay.
Up top.
I see it, yeah.
But otherwise, if the bubble ding was on this one, I'd pick this one.
Got it.
Unless you want one over the other.
Not really, dude.
Okay, so then I'm going to pick that one.
I have another Copper Kid at home. He's probably like my most important one. So I just kept him at home.
See, and you can even see here, because these have the corner like the one I picked. But then this one has the corner like that. So to be honest, these are later characters.
This is 86. And
this one might be harder to get, to be honest with you. Like you could get a Farm Boy Luke on a Jedi card. It's a little bit tougher because, I mean, he came out on the original Star Wars and then 20 back, 21 back. They were putting the new characters out. Okay, so that one I set aside. So then I have to pick one of these two then, correct?
Yeah, yep. There's a double of Hot Wing, double of Bluegrass, and double of Quicksilver.
Oh, that's that shop down in Miami.
What's it called?
Villa Clara or whatever.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. I know McCrory's, obviously Toys R Us.
No, but this was a big warehouse find here.
Oh, okay.
About a year ago. Oh, right. And all the shops down in South Florida loaded up. Like they had cases of stuff. Cases of Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Cases of... I was able to get some stuff from it through Tony. Okay. But everything had... There was cases of Ninja Turtles, like Barbie bicycles still sealed.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have stuff from this collection. I didn't get any SilverHawks. So I am picking that one just because of the specs.
Cool. This is the last guy. Flashback, is it? Flashback.
Okay.
I guess the hardest ones to find, like, that you find, like these Steelheart and Steel Will, those are like the most difficult to find.
This one's not as bad because you didn't have the cloth wings to deteriorate, and he doesn't have as much chrome.
Okay.
Where this is all.
See these little things that I didn't even notice having them for so long that you just like bring to my attention. You know?
Yeah, but see, so like he's
got the plastic.
Not so bad.
Cloth.
All you got to worry about. Oh yeah, those start flaking and deteriorating.
So damn cool, bro.
Yeah. So this, and then this, I think Travis may know, or either both of you, Andy and Travis, like this, isn't this that exact piece that got reused in Kenner Batman?
Yeah, it's I forget like Shadow Wing.
This piece, the little bird, is repurposed.
Give me 2 seconds.
So there's the guy. Yeah.
So Batman, the figure mechanism is most like Quicksilver, and his accessory, I believe, is most like his.
So it is slightly different. They changed the wings to look more Batman-y.
Right, but it's got.
But the interior's the same.
Yeah, if you look at the handle and the 2 loops where it's supposed to loop around a bad guy's hands,
Yeah,
it's the
hard
same
to see.
thing.
Yeah, you might have to hold it with no angle. Or
Can you make it out at all or no?
yeah, you probably can't move.
Well,
If you move, then he's got to move.
yeah. But there's, you sort of see the way the.
But this is 100% the same.
Yeah,
It's just this piece, they switched it out. But then the cape even hooks on.
Is this like squeezing his arms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
pretty
mechanism.
much.
I'm Batman.
Is it me or is the card kind of like faded?
That one's a little muted. Yeah. That one's a little crisper. But I bet you this is an older release.
Every once in a while, I would just take them out and just like look at them and play and just like stare at them for a bit, and then I put them back.
I'm just going to pick this one. I could be picking wrong because I'd be like, oh, you could have got the early release and I got the second release. Or I got the second release and I should have got the first release.
What does this bird do with the wing loose like that? Do you know? You like pull it out, is that like a.
See, I don't even know
Is
if
it
I've
like
had
a
this one carded.
magnifying glass type thing, maybe?
I don't even remember. Travis, do you remember? Yeah, no, put wing out. Oh, yeah, it is a magnifying lens. Ah, crap. I didn't even remember that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Magnifying eye
For a
feature.
child, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
very Boba Fett, very $6 Million Man.
Well, yeah.
Scaled down.
It is.
They did a.
It is Kenner.
They did an Anchorman figure that had the same thing.
Ron Burgundy?
Yeah. You look through the back of his head. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we had that in the old store. I remember that.
Yeah.
So it was 2, 4, 6, 8. So the 9 was right.
Yeah.
We went back to our messages. See, it's been a while.
Yeah. I'm going back and forth for a bit. Oh, Jetfire, make me an offer, and I'll probably say okay. I'm not like
All right. So
he's
then-
better. He's going to be in better hands here than in
Yeah, because
another
it
bin in my closet. You know?
is a rough box, but you do have some styrofoam. He's pretty yellow. The one arm's broke. No clip, but complete armor set.
So then.
Do you guys have one in the store? Just
I
so I
don't-
can look at it.
Oh no, I put out 2 this year back to back. Gone within like a week or 2.
Really?
Yeah.
You put a Jetfire out, you put a Megatron out, you put an Optimus Prime out, you put a Soundwave out, you put a Shockwave out. They last days.
Yeah.
Gone. Yeah, it's.
Right. That's the part.
Oh, and then the styrofoam? Because the box is red. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where my number came from.
So then this one was.
Yeah.
So what I would do is, so everything we had already talked about was 3,600,
Right.
and then I would give you 100 for that.
Fair.
So then 3,700.
Sounds good.